You are 100% unadulterated energy. You have no choice but movement. You aren't acted on. You are action. You have the power to make the world a better place. You already know how to do it. Volunteer now for the American Red Cross. Call your local chapter for details.
Only fools, idiots, and reporters, and those terms are rapidly becoming interchangeable, are still here in Myrtle Beach.
I'm hanging on here to a bush to make sure I don't lose my footing. This was ground zero of Hurricane Fran, and you're right.
These are the pictures you expect to see during a hurricane. Winds gusting up to 80 miles an hour.
And now, from NewsChannel 11, a Storm Track 96 special, Hurricane Fran, the storm of the century.
Hello, I'm Larry Stogner.
And I'm Miriam Thomas. September 5th and 6th, 1996 will long be remembered as the days on which North Carolina was battered by Hurricane Fran.
It will surely go down as one of those benchmark storms against which future hurricanes will be measured.
She struck with a fury the North Carolina coast hasn't seen in 42 years.
And when the sun came up, the devastation along many of our beaches was just unbelievable. Homes washed into the sea, boats flung onto shore.
Inland, the devastation continued as torrential rains set off flash flooding across the heart of Carolina.
The high winds took down trees by the thousands, and as they fell, so did the power lines, knocking out electricity to more than 1 million North Carolinians.
But the real tragedy came as those falling trees caused the majority of the deaths attributed to Hurricane Fran.
Today I am declaring a major disaster in the state of North Carolina.
The cleanup began almost immediately, but it's going to be months before it's complete.
And the destruction didn't end once the winds died down. A few days later, heavy rains once again sent swollen rivers over their banks.
I would like to know why the man at the dam up in Raleigh turned the water down on us down here, because they said it was more important to let the water come down here and hurt 1,000 people than 1 million people in Raleigh. What's wrong? Ain't our homes just as good as their homes up there?
That frustration was felt by many people who live on the Neuse River in Wayne County as the Army Corps of Engineers decided to open the floodgates on Falls Lake to prevent the dam from breaking.
It was a week of unbelievable stories that tested the patience of almost everyone.
And this tape can serve as your permanent record. Over the next 2 hours, we'll show you what it was like as Fran made her way across the state, and you'll see the damage she left behind.
We'll begin on the evening of September 5th as Fran started to make her presence felt on the coast.
Well, we continue our